I made a video previously explaining that there are some of the mistakes. If you do those mistakes, will not affect you being selected as the DV lottery winner. Then I made a video, another one, to explain the mistakes as a DV lottery winner. If you do those mistakes, will affect you when it comes to the visa interview. You'll be denied the visa after winning. Example, to put incorrect count of eligibility, despite of winning, you'll be denied the visa. To put incorrect number of children, despite of winning, you'll be denied the visa, and blah, 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 blah. But this video I'm going to explain now, these are the mistakes. You do these mistakes will not affect you on the selection process. These mistakes will not affect you when you win and you go for the visa interview. That means, yes, they are mistakes, but they are not the mistakes which can cause you be denied the visa when it comes to the visa interview. And these are the common mistakes people are doing. One of the mistakes people are doing usual is the incorrect or the mistakes on the date of birth. And the reason why there are those mistakes, number one is the fact that majority of people or the rest of the world, when it comes to writing the date, month and year, they start with a day. For instance, let's say they put, for instance, date maybe 01. If it is June, they put stroke 06 and then they put the year. In the US, we start with the month, date, or day, then year. So when people are doing on the application, because they are used to the British version or British system of day, month, year, so they make that mistake on the DV lottery application. So if you put that mistake, still will be selected because the system doesn't know that that is the incorrect date of birth. But you win, that will not stop you from being selected. That will not stop you from being given the visa. What you need to do is, after winning, when you are going to sign in on the DS-260, usual, you have to sign using the confirmation number, case number, and the year of birth. I mean, the birth details. So when you put those one, you have to put the one which is incorrect. The one you put on the day of application, the system will determine that one is correct for you, but in deep down you know that is incorrect. So you put the incorrect date of birth on signing in to get inside the DS-260. Once the DS-260 is open, you are going to correct by putting the correct information. Your correct name, your correct date of birth, place of birth, all those information, you'll be able to put them in a correct way. That's the mistake will not affect you. And I have a proof on that. My nephew, Christopher, when I was doing application, I made a mistake. I put the month correct, but the day I put incorrect while I was selecting. So when he won the DV lottery, I had it, and I forgot the date, whatever I put there. So I had to put the correct month, and I put the date first, second, until the, then I got the correct date. And then when I was signing in, I used incorrect. After signing in, I put the correct information. Then there was no even a question at the US Embassy. Because the US Embassy, they are going to see the correct inside of the DS-260, not on the login information of the DS-260. That's number one. Number two, if you put incorrect place of birth, but this is place, I'm not talking about the country of birth. I'm talking the place as a region or city or district or a country, wherever you are, but not a country. Because if you put incorrect country of birth, that means you have put incorrect country of eligibility. So that will be denied. I'm talking of place of birth. For instance, you are born in Kumasi, Ghana, and you put Accra, Ghana. That doesn't affect you. If you are born in Dodoma, Tanzania, and you put Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, that doesn't affect you. Because when you win, you'll put the correct information and there will be no problem. But if you put incorrect country, that is a different story. By default, you'll be denied the visa. If you put incorrect address, the address where you live, whatever that address means nothing. So don't, I put PO Box 77 instead of 76. It's not a big deal. There are no documents are going to send on that particular information or in that particular address where you put it there. Level of education. There are so many people are putting incorrect level of education, which is genuine information, because the mistake is the education level which is indicated there is more American education system than your country, or the terminologies are using are different. For instance, one of the terminologies they use of the diploma, or they use the degree. When they use, say, do you have high school diploma or high school degree, they don't mean the bachelor degree. Diploma in American English is the certificate of completion. So if you finish high school, you finish primary school, you finish bachelor degree, finish master's degree, PhD, the certificate, you have been awarded Bachelor of Arts in Political Science with honor, whatever. That is a diploma in American English. But in a British English, that we call it certificate of completion. But this is a diploma. So in America, diploma is not education level. So some people make a mistake. Or some people, they say, do you have a high school degree? They say, I don't have a degree. They mean, did you complete high school? So if you put a mistake, that one, or someone is currently at the university at the time of application, but because you were in college and you forgot to put some college or some university courses, meaning you are currently at the university student, you put high school, there is no penalty on that. You will be selected. Once you win, you fill the DSC 260, put the correct, the highest level of education first, going to the lowest without a problem, and you will not be denied because of making that mistake. The mistake of lying about the number of children, about the country of eligibility, marital status are vastly different from these other mistakes. Some people, they put incorrect spelling of their name. There is no problem. Put correct spelling, and again, when you win and you go to the interview, go with affidavit to say that you put incorrect. Maybe you put last letter was E and there was no E at the end. Or there is a Joseph with Joseph. Instead, someone put Joseph with a PH at the end. So you can have, say, yes, I won, but with the incorrect letters. You put in the DSC 260 correct one, but just in case, have the affidavit that say this person, but there was a mistake, and there will be no any problem. You will not be denied the visa. So those are some of the mistakes. Most common people are doing them in the DV lottery application time, and they get selected. But once they get selected, they are not going to be denied the visa. They will be given the visa despite of those mistakes. So they are smaller mistakes. They are not bigger mistakes to affect or to be given higher attention on the DV lottery instructions which are given each year.